Smoke buddies, smoke buddies, smoke buddies, smoke buddies.
Welcome to another episode of Smoke Buddy Smokecast, where our favorite cologne is loud. I'm your boy KT. I got my Smoke Buddy DJ Cool with us. What up, bro?
Me. Back in the building. What's happening, bro?
I already know it's already always a pleasure when the players meet. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Appreciate y'all for joining us, all the fellow Smoke Buddians out there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all smash that subscribe button and let one of your friends know. Come smoke with the Smoke Buddies, man, and talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's been a minute, bro, but I guess we're gonna get the elephant. The elephant in the room out there in the door, because you fuck with Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
Too much partying in New Orleans or something before the game?
Man, dog. No, there wasn't no party, ain't no excuses. That was just a firm football ass whooping.
Damn.
Just a firm, you know what I'm saying? And it's the same issues that's been with them most of the season. They ain't been able to block nobody all season, and you got a quarterback that he a magician, so he makes something out of nothing. But the Eagles you're not gonna be able to mask shit like that. Yeah. They running the same four dudes at you. They not doing nothing exotic. They just whooping your ass.
Yeah,
they just moving your man back. If you seen the offensive linemen, they look like little kids out there against the Eagles D line. So, and my man said on SportsCenter that night, he was like, when you hit the quarterback, everybody feel it. You could crack a receiver, play go on. You could crack a running back, play go on. When the quarterback start getting tossed around, his helmet going sideways and shit, everybody feel that. The whole team like, damn, we can't win. If he can't do it, we, you know what I'm saying?
I said Mahomes out there looking like Caleb Williams, like he running for his life every play.
Yeah, welcome to our world, Kansas City fans. That's what the Bears offensive line look like every game.
Swear, but they'll make an excuse for that shit. But with the Bears, our quarterback garbage. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't garbage. It's just he running for his life every fucking down. Shit get frustrating. At some point, you got to think like, man, when the fuck y'all gonna protect? You know what I'm saying? That was an ass whooping, man. When I looked at that score, when it got to after halftime, you looking for the script to flip, and they still was on their ass, because they got the ball. Kansas City got the ball after the halftime show. I'm like, oh, they still playing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't coming back. And Kelsey gave up early. You know what I'm saying? It was
you think so?
Yeah, hell yeah. The nigga didn't get his first catch to like what? 3 minutes left or some shit in the third quarter. That was his first catch. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and my wife don't know nothing about real football like that, but she looked at me. She was like, "Kansas City don't usually look like this, do they?" I'm like, "Nah, this ain't it. Like, this a different type of ass whooping." And shout out to the Eagles. It don't matter whether who I root for. I was happy for them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
They've been knocking on the door for a few years. Specifically Saquon. The Eagles done when they won one back in like 2017. Yeah. So it ain't been a long time or nothing like that. But I just wanted to Saquon deserve that. That's a good dude, and they did him dirty in New York. And didn't want just come down to money. I don't care what nobody tell you. It just come down to, we don't want to pay you, but we perfectly fine paying this mediocre garbage ass quarterback who you carried, by the way. The only reason the quarterback got paid is because Saquon carried him. Then they didn't want to pay Saquon. Like, it don't matter who I'm rooting for. That's a person worth rooting for. So, shout out to the Eagle fans. I hit my boy Philly Hayes up, told him, him and Michi. 226 definitely told them congrats. You know what I'm saying? They deserve that. But they've been knocking on the door, and that's football right there. Like,
Philly Hayes fuck with the Cowboys.
I know,
But
in the family, you gotta support who you support. You know what I'm saying? So
I know Michi was going crazy.
Nuts,
you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. But and they're a humble team too. The same way that brother walked on the field, Jalen Hurts walked on the field. It was the same way when the clock hit zero, you know what I'm saying? Just a good winner. It's hard to find those. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still humble. You know what I'm saying? I know they went crazy in the locker room, but just that sportsmanship right there.
Yeah.
Not to rub it in my face that you just fucked us up,
Exactly.
you know, and stopped us from getting the three-peat that we stood on we was going to get. You know, I love that. You know what I'm saying? That was good. You know, and I don't even watch football like that no more because I get tired of the Bears and they shenanigans, you know, but that was good for football right there. I'm glad they won and they were on the right way. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing we kind of like, you know, to your point, football done changed a lot based on like, you know, kind of what you grew up on and what I grew up on and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But that game was old school. Like that's why I kind of feel like they need more of that. Like, you know, I'm sure Mahomes ain't trying to hear that shit. But they need more football games like that where it's like men. That was a man's game. If you wasn't a man, you wasn't supposed to be on that field with the Eagles. And that's what the Eagles showed them. They like y'all ain't built like the way we built and up front. Your quarterback gonna do what he do, but if y'all ain't built like, and that's what football used to be. It used to be helmet on helmet, may the best man win type thing. And it's not that I don't enjoy football today. I love, you know, I'm always gonna love my sports, but it's definitely a different game. And a lot of people, you know, my uncles and my brothers and them was saying like, damn, that's old school. It was like ain't nothing exotic, no trick plays, no, you know what I'm saying? It didn't require 400 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. No, we just finna take it right to you, right to your front doorstep, and that's good football right there, man.
That's definitely what they did too. DJ Cool got some of that Kush cake rolled up over there, the Dutch.
Yikes.
Y'all know I don't fuck with the blunts no more, but to each his own. You know, we all smoke what we smoke. You know, I got one of them turn and burns I was telling y'all about, the bubble bath, 1 gram infused pre-roll. You know what I'm saying? Got that cured resin, that frozen shit up in there, man. This motherfucker right here, pack a mighty punch and be having me goddamn it around this bitch. Hiding the motherfucker.
I checked you in blackout. What's to the Eclair?
Oh, the Hyman Eclair different. You know, them be those donuts. I like the donuts, man. They like roll up like a 1.5 grams, but right in the middle it'd be like a 0.5 donut of some rosin. You know what I'm saying? Or resin or something. You know, they make a donut out of it. You can make it yourself, but I like how they do it. They do it so nice and complete. It be tight and shit. I done made a few on my own, but yeah, them Hymens, man.
And the way you was talking about it, like, cause you know, anybody that ain't checked out the episode, make sure y'all go check out Smoke Buddy Smokecast, all the previous episode. But you can really taste it. Like, does it have a distinct taste when you get to it?
Because it's already, the flour already fire. So you smoking the flour and you like, and then when you get the coffee, you like, there it go. And then the hole open up in the middle. So it's fucking you up for at least 10, 15 minutes, you know what I'm saying? You doing a lot of heavy coughing and shit. And man, they got all type of different flavors, man. But it's all about the flavor of what's on the inside. You might not fuck with everything that's up in there, but it's all about the flavor of that rosin. That do it, man, for real. Now, they done made $1 zillion off the smokes. Illinois, we just gonna deal with Illinois.
Facts.
Because we a legal state. Don't try what we doing at home either. You know, this is just tobacco, and we train professionals. But
facts.
They done made $1 zillion off the smokes ever since they brought it into effect. You know, whatever year that was. I can't think of the year off the top we went wreck. But I stood out line. Man, I heard a dude talking about this today. Like, man, I stood out line the first day they opened up, January 1st. And by the time I got there, they only had 1 strand. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm finna shop. They told us it's 2 strands, but you can only get 1/8. Take your pick. You know what I'm saying? They gave me some shit that was so crispy, that was so old. I'm like, man, I went home and went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But they done made $1 zillion off that crispy shit up until now. Let's fast forward. Bro, you done made all this money. You see what it's doing. They using it for medicine. They using it for all type of shit. They capitalizing off this shit, bro. Can I ask you one question?
Right.
Where can we smoke this shit at? I'm speaking for the person that stay in a crib or apartment where the landlord say, no smoking in my shit. And they ain't got no back. And the front of the building say no smoking within so many feet. So now I'm breaking the law. Am I not? Now I can get a ticket or go to jail because I'm smoking on the public street. Tell me, help me. Where can I legally smoke this shit if I can't smoke it in the crib?
That is an excellent fucking question.
Where can I? Why don't we? Where can I smoke it? And also, why isn't it places like bus stops? You know, where you could just go and you can sit down and you can smoke in your designated spot, and it's a little seat right there, a stool. You know, for the smoke, y'all making all the. You might say, who y'all think y'all? We only the motherfuckers they making billions off of. They making billions off the marijuana, the legal marijuana.
Now I'm gonna keep this
trillions.
I really want to answer your question in depth.
Zillions.
I really want to answer your question in depth. But the truth is, you know how I am with creativity. I could come up with some shit that'll damn that be genius. And it's not to say that any of our listeners are thieves, but we've had that issue in the past where you try to give away IP when you start giving people brilliant ideas. But the truth is, the same way they got these cigar lounges,
talk about it.
That's what we need. Now I ain't gonna get too deep in depth, but I was like, that's what
you don't have to.
I'm thinking, why hasn't anyone and if you ever been in a cigar lounge, it ain't like a ritzy type of thing. All you need is some space, basically like what we in right now. A small amount of space, some nice couches, some TVs to watch the game on, things of that nature. Like I personally don't understand why that hasn't been an investment from, like you said, from the companies, from I'm just throwing something out, from cookies,
bro,
from Backwood.
I've been
why
saying
y'all
this.
why y'all don't have a Backwood lounge? Why you ain't got a cookie lounge? You know what I'm saying?
I've been saying this, bro, and charge a membership fee.
That's all. You get what I'm saying?
I've been saying
this.
Don't
give
them
too many
ideas,
years, but I trust me. We on the same page. We on the same page.
I want to pull up, kick it, watch a UFC fight, and fire up my motherfucking joint and chill. You know, have me a drink and some wings or something. How not? What am I doing illegal? What is so illegal about this? We are a recreational state. This shit is legal. We can grow it legally. We can carry it legally. I can ride down the street with this shit in my car on me. Zip. You know what I'm saying? I got a medical card, so 4 of them motherfuckers.
And I'm saying it as a responsible adult because I understand. I don't want to blow this in your kid's face.
No, I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want to. We should have a designated space the same way that I could go to any. It's 9,000 bars. No. I ain't got nothing against if you drink. That's your vice of choice, whatever the case is. But we should have. If it's 9,000 bars, we can't have 2 lounges. To where you right. I don't want to smoke around kids. I don't want to necessarily make somebody uncomfortable that ain't cool. That ain't cool with the. So give me a designated area, or don't just try to. You're gonna sell it to me at top market price with taxes. But there's nowhere that's allotted for me to go do this comfortably.
Good luck.
You feel me?
Shit. I don't want to go to the park. That's where the kids.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to be a responsible adult. You just took me back to my childhood too. Because when I was young, I only had one homie that I could really vividly remember who, when we was young teenagers, he could smoke in his crib. And the reason is because his place stayed with his pops, and his pops was like, I don't necessarily like that he's smoking weed, but I don't want him walking down the street with a blunt and the police stop him. You know what I'm saying? And now you got a million other crimes you could be solving, but you want to mess with my 14-year-old because he rolled up a blunt.
Yeah.
So it's like I'd rather you did. I don't want him dealing, and that was before we was recreational legal.
Yeah.
So to that point, that was 20 years ago in my life, and he said it in that it might as well be a designated area for you to do this.
Exactly.
So where you don't have to make nobody else uncomfortable, and you ain't gonna get in no trouble or no legal issues. That's what bro, you right on top. And I think about that shit constantly. Like, why Cookies ain't did that? Why Backwoods ain't did that? Why any of y'all companies out there? And if you're gonna take my idea, at least give me a shout out on one of y'all fucking on one of y'all pages or something, like, because this I don't understand how nobody thought of this shit. I don't know how nobody did this shit.
My mama got it. I be watching my mama, so I talk to my OG in the morning, and she got to hit her pen because she can't hit the smoke from the crib. And then when she do, she got to wait till it stops snowing, and she got to go find a spot somewhere, and she don't be feeling all the excuses she was giving me. I'm like, man, that shit, I know that shit got to be uncomfortable. She just don't feel comfortable smoking everywhere. It's all type of signs everywhere. No smoking within 20, 30, 40, 50 feet of this building and all that. So now you want me on the street. So if I go on the street, ticket, or they might try to lock your ass up, for something that's legal. Y'all making zillions off shit that y'all was sending me to jail for. I'd have been to the joint twice for weed. You know what I'm saying? And people like me and other people that been in the system for them should have been the first people getting them jobs, dude.
Yeah.
We should have been the first one they reached out to, like, hey, you like doing that, slide over here.
I think we talked about that on your last podcast, where it's like, what the people that y'all had locked up for this,
yes,
let them be the last bet. Because if you look at the back of any of your packs that y'all got, that y'all purchase, or whatever you do, or however you indulge, look at the back of the packs, it'll say tested by blah blah blah. Well, why the homies ain't in the lab?
Yeah.
I ain't telling you that they're not gonna be scientists and creating no strands and shit like that. Let them get them a decent percentage per hour to let them come test out at the lab. That's what they there for. They locked up cook for some shit that y'all now putting a tax on.
And I say that because, bro, you would be surprised how many dispensaries I've been to in the past. Denver, you know what I'm saying? I hear motherfuckers butt tender don't even smoke. So you can't tell me shit. You can't even keep it real until all you can tell me is what they usually coming by. Or they coming by this a lot. You know what I'm saying? You can't really tell. Why is not no person in that position or that's been through this shit, that do this shit? You know what I'm saying? You done locked us up for the shit. Go on, give us a job doing the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna excel at that shit because we sniff. You know, so I watched my pops back in the day pull up. This way back. This in the 80s, goddammit. Like Pops, when Pops went to cop the family, it was a family trip, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like we going up in that motherfucker. Pops goddammit walking around sniffing garbage bags full of that shit. You know what I'm saying? My mama trying to pick the right one at the fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, then I'm looking at that like, okay, as I got older and shit, I'm like, yeah, you got a nose. You know what's straight and what ain't. You know what I'm saying? For real. So we got the natural nose. Motherfucker, half of the motherfuckers that be in that profession, in that industry, don't even be knowing what the fuck they talking about.
And I was gonna say at the end of, or you get the little baby face nigga, or a young lady at the counter. No offense. I was once in y'all shoes too, but you ain't gonna be able to tell me too much about getting high, little buddy. Your lungs still fresh. You know what I'm saying? They'll be the one. That's the other thing. You catch a little shorty out there. Shorty ain't nothing about 17. God bless him, but it's like you ain't had the time in doing this, and I done touched a million strands over my life, and you still working on your first 100, bro. No offense, but you can't
shit
tell
out
me
the can back in the day, man. Motherfucker think they rip a bong or get a blinker on it's motherfuckers. They've been through the jungle with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know my nose. I know when shit ain't straight. I've been campaigning against this shit. Like, man, they selling us sprayed as weed. Motherfuckers just not really talking about the shit right now. The spray. I'm like, man, this shit ain't even the same. This shit look good, smell good, and you don't even get high off this shit. You rolling up another one. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that shit. That's why I'm in the infused world, man. Give me some infused shit. Infused department t-shirts coming up too, man. Real. I'm gonna throw them on the Outlast apparel site. Link gonna be in the description, man. Infused department, man. That's what I'm about. That's why I fuck with the resin, the rosin, the bubble hash. That shit take me to the roof. That shit take me back into the day when we was smoking that real sour diesel. You know what I'm saying? That purple haze. Them days. That AK-47. The real, I'm talking about, man.
Them days right there. The original Bubba Kush.
Man, shit was smoking so good back in 06 and 07, my dog. 06 and 07, it was some good ass strains going around, man. It was some fire.
Yes.
06, 07, 08, the sours was going crazy. Like,
it was
my favorite years.
It was that fluffy pillow shit that we just cannot, for whatever reason, we just never got back to that.
Nah.
That real, that talking about you could lay your head on it.
Yeah.
It was that pillowy and broke down like cotton candy in your hand. It was just, it was a beautiful time, man.
Man, I'm telling you, man, beautiful time.
Yeah. We didn't let Uncle Sam take this shit over now, so we getting shit getting stepped on. Everything getting stepped on. Everything.
Stepped on. They ain't wasting nothing no more. I remember back in the day they used to throw shit away. I know they ain't throwing shit away now. Oh, we can sell that, bro. We gonna spray that. We gonna call that Black Beetlejuice. We gonna sell that shit. We gonna get that shit off. Put these then they got the I call it the chalk. They got the white chalk shit now. You can't trust that shit either, man. They got that shit. They sprinkling on the bunk. That white shit, that powdery shit, they sprinkling on the bunk. Talking about this some
to give it that crystal effect looking, effect and shit.
Nah, the shit, the whole bud be white, bro.
Oh, you talking about okay?
Yeah, the snowball shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I ain't feeling that shit. That shit just weed with some white shit on it. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't.
It ain't
like
white rhino.
Nah, it's like hell nah. It's like some.
Because white rhino was really like, it had a whitish effect. It was white gray. Gray. But
this shit just some mids with some powder on top of that motherfucker, man. And motherfuckers going crazy over this shit. Now I done seen the real shit that be infused. That shit costs a little bit. They be trying to sell this shit around this motherfucker for like it's regular weed. Like how? How can you get that shit for that low? You know what I'm saying? Like all the dank pen smokers. How did you think if a gram, a good gram cart going for like $75, $80 at the dispensary, a half a gram like $40? What makes you think you finna get carts for $20 on the street? You know what I'm saying? Like just because it got a flavor to it, them motherfuckers ain't getting you high, bro, at all. Jigga, that nigga Jigga. All charges dropped against Jay-Z. All charges came out a day before, right before Blue Ivy movie premiere. You know what I'm saying? Man had to choose between supporting his daughter or embarrassing her by going out there in the media asking them all the questions about that bullshit. All over the news.
Yeah.
You know, man, that shit was everywhere, man. Like, I couldn't believe it. I really didn't speak on it. I wanted to see what it was going to, you know, come to. The dismissal is not as loud as the accusation, man.
Never.
Why is it like that? You know what I'm saying? Why? Now you don't give a fuck, but everybody reported it when it came out. All, you know, and it double downing on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Going live. I don't really hear motherfuckers going live like that when the shit dismissed. Now he's suing the lawyer and shit. You know, back to regular scheduled programming now.
No. You know what really get like lost in all that shit, and it's just really it's a fucked up thing. And it's like, because I'm sure you know women, and I know women alike that really, they done really been through some shit.
I'm high as hell. Yeah,
I'm high as hell too. But there's certain women that like done really been through some shit. That's what I be getting so like annoyed with. And then it just seemed like for whatever reason, I got love for everybody, but it just seemed like for whatever reason, it's always our top level black excellent people. The people at the top of the food chain, a lot of Bill Cosby's, a lot of Diddy's, it's like, you know, Like it's certain stories that the industry know if for people out here that might watch a lot of content. Like it's things about Barry Gordy that was not Barry. I'm sorry. I take that back. Clyde Davis, not Barry Gordy.
Mm-hmm.
It was things about Clyde Davis that people knew all the whole time. Things
swept
that
under the rug.
Things that shit got. You know what I'm saying?
Swept under the rug.
The whole thing with, like that. The stuff with Harvey Weinstein and Charlie Sheen, like that shit wasn't
You don't
new.
hear about that shit.
That shit wasn't new. My man's he back to making movies again. My man's that I forget, dude. If y'all out there that watch House of Cards, you remember that show?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
My man's the dude that was doing all the funny shit. Secretly he done slid his way back into acting. It's like you said, the outroar is look y'all look what, and then when it's like when it come back, especially with our black excellence people, bro, that shit it's irritating to watch because it's like they always trying to get ours, bro. And I'm not here to defend no creep ass weirdo dude that's doing, you know what I'm saying, inexplicit shit against women. I'm never with that. And like I said, it just seemed like it's always kind of a messy attempt to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like as you just stated, all them charges get dropped. The same with Deshaun Watson. All them Deshaun Watson ain't paid $1 in 20, what was that, 20 some women. He didn't get charged with nothing. But it's like it just slowly just go away. Y'all just want to be messy and just drag people down. You get what I'm saying?
That dude that they arrested and he bonded out for $10 million, and Abercrombie and Fitch, but they had children, child. Mm-hmm. You don't hear about none of that shit. It's nothing. You scroll through the media outlets, you ain't hearing nothing about
that shit. Happened the same month.
Yeah,
when dude did the same month as the J shit.
They didn't go kick his door in.
Nobody.
None of that shit.
Wasn't no specials on TMZ. Wasn't no bloggers. None of that. Yeah. Same messy weirdo shit, nasty shit.
And we do it to each other, won't we? We do it to each other so much. We so envious of each other, man. I love to see motherfuckers shine, man. This shit just take me back to when I was a shorty on the block and you seen the nigga that was walking. And then 2-3 years later, you see that nigga pull up in a Maxima or a Diamante. I'm naming the cars that was like the D-boy cars back in the day, a Maxima or a Diamante or a Saab or some shit, goddamn it, ride through clean in the motherfucker. Mm-hmm. That's supposed to motivate you like, if that nigga can do it, I can do it. Never to the point where you like, fuck that nigga, I'm gonna take what he got. Nah, you gotta put in your own work, kid. You gotta put in your, that's, you should, instead of being envious of each other, look at that shit as motivation, like I gotta get there. You know, some of them people that you try to drag down to hurt will help you if you just come correct, you know what I'm saying? And even if they don't, there's other avenues, you know what I'm saying? You know how many people I asked just in the t-shirt community, you know, for this question, that question.
Oh, man.
And I couldn't get no feedback. Mm-hmm. I reached out to a dude in California that I didn't even know. I'm from Illinois. I reached out to a motherfucker in California. I didn't know. That man gave me so much game. In 3 days, we just talking like on the phone, like, man, you know something about this? Like, I'm just taking notes, cool. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about made me money the first week off just using his method. Like, you know what I'm saying? I spent some money, but I knew how to do this shit myself. Like, man, make me some hats and some socks, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to spend some money. I got to do something, you know, because he like, man, I'm not finna gatekeep this shit. And that's what we do. We don't want to see, man, it's enough. You could never get all the money. Stop it. Even when you was on the block hustling back in the day, you can't get all the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's enough money for everybody, man, out there. You know what I'm saying? And anything you do, you know, so there's enough money out there. Man, it should not be, it ain't competitive like that. You know, you want to get your money, but just because you sell egg rolls and then another motherfucker decide to start selling them, that don't mean, goddamn it, they hating on you or they trying to step on your toes or nothing. It's just a motherfucker was expired. Don't show what you do then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, keep the shit to yourself. Motherfucker might be like, oh, I can do that. You might have got them unlocked a hidden talent in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Anything. It ain't about being in competition, man. It's enough money for everybody. It's just how bad you want it. That's why I wake up every day on it.
When I first started DJing, man, you said you remember when I just kind of just wanted to learn, wanted to do it, wanted to be good at it. You know I wouldn't. You know how many phone calls I made or getting on IG, and even as a as a man, just sometimes just trying to, hey man, I seen it. You try to be, because we men. I'm not finna do too much begging and pleading with somebody, so it's already hard for me to come to that. But it's like, how many people I reached out to, and same thing you said, you get little to no feedback. And it's like, dog, I could never really infringe on your territory. You've been doing this 15, 16, 18, 20 years. Everybody that know you already. I can't infringe on your territory, so what is it going to hurt you to?
There's other people out there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Quite frankly, if I was in your position, I would want to do that. Like, I cut hair a little bit. I'm not trying to sit here to act like I'm barber of the year, but I cut hair a little bit. Yeah. I would love for a little shorty to or one of my little nephews or something to be like, hey, you'll teach me how to cut. Like, I'm never gonna be like, oh no, you might fuck around, take my clients. No, like, it just sounds stupid. Like, it's just, I don't understand that, dog. Like you said, it's enough money out here. It's enough opportunities for out here. More so than even money, it's opportunities. Your opportunity might not. You might want to get into something that I'm not necessarily want to do. And it might be an opportunity for you. It might be like it's. I don't get it, dog. So,
right.
Yeah, man. Each one teach one. That's how I was raised in that way.
Yeah. I don't know what be wrong with motherfuckers, man. Shit crazy. The U.S. government, Trump, Elon Musk, or Bobby Kennedy Jr. You know what I'm saying, man? They talking about goddamn it banning goddamn it junk food, man, and sugary drinks for the link. No more Hawaiian Punch and Juicy Juice and gummy worms and goddamn it the motherfucker with some nerd ropes and shit. They like, nah, you got to get more healthier choices. People paying their hard-earned money for this, for y'all to have that shit. They want y'all to get more healthier choices, man. It is what it is. So
I think
I'm gonna just let y'all know, if that go down, it's gonna be fucked up for the trick-or-treaters, goddamn it. Come Halloween, because they be taxing like a motherfucker on that Halloween candy shit. Then they gotta use the link shit.
Yeah.
For real.
No, I think the worst part of that is, some of the shit that they was kind of doing with the in-school lunches. They don't want them to have like the in-school lunches and stuff like that. They trying to stop that. It's like it's a lot of shorties out there that's gonna, it's certain kids. I grew up with a few people that was like that. Like, they don't necessarily know where their next meal coming from. That slice of pizza at the cafeteria held them down for, in tough times. So I think that's kind of fucked up that they trying to take all that shit out of school.
And my daughter be sending me pictures of that shit they giving them at school, man, high school. And that shit be looking like slop on a plate. Like, bro, what the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, they done got bad with it.
Oh, man, that shit. And they serving them that shit on paper plates. Take this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what the fuck? What's that? I'm like, you finna eat that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you shit.
And I mean, that's facts. But, you still, this might be a little shorty and look at that shit like gold.
I swear.
You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got much to, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got much to really, he can't be choosy about certain shit. So I feel like that's fucked up. I don't want to see nobody like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but damn, I didn't know it was bad like that.
Yeah, shit getting bad, man. And prices going up. I'm gonna keep talking about these eggs. I don't give a fuck with nobody talking about eggs hiding the motherfucker.
High as hell.
You know, so shit.
High as hell.
I'm telling you, man. Like everything when shit go viral, they're gonna goddamn it go up on it, man. And we can go as far back as when Nelly fucked up and came out with Air Force One. You know, Air Force Ones was for the low. 60 with tax, you know what I'm saying? Shit, them motherfuckers that got up to like $100, didn't they, for a minute? When Nelly came out with Air Force One, shit.
Got to, they ain't really left.
Give me 2 per. Shit, them motherfuckers got so high, motherfuckers got to sell the fake ones. You know, the ones that can fold up.
I know.
2 for the honey buns, man. 2 for the 100, 2 for the 100.
Yeah, you can't
Beefy ones.
Can't move like that.
Most definitely, man. Man, I'm hiding the motherfucker, man.
Has rappers.
I definitely appreciate you. I want you to start sliding too more, man, because I don't be doing shit. We got a whole bunch of shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So as much as you can, just hit me up, man. You can just slide through, man. We gonna kick it with the smoke buddies out there, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Come smoke with the smoke buddies and chop it up, man. We just be chilling, you know, talking about real life shit, hilarious shit, serious shit, the culture, music. We ain't even really talk about no music, but shit, as always, the next time, man, we gonna talk about this Wayne that's coming out 6'6".
I mean, tell me something you listening to before we get out of here. Tell me something you listening to.
I like Rosama, dude that be rapping with Big X the Plug.
Rosama, okay.
His name Rosama. I be listening to Big X. I be listening to shit, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Enchantment.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Yeah. I just think the world sleep on Enchantment.
Yeah.
They need to go look him up and just check out that lead singer. They lead singer, partially blind and shit. Killing shit, bro. One of the coldest I heard do it, man. Go look up Enchantment on Apple Music or whatever stream you got and just listen to a couple of their hits, man. You know, definitely was doing their thing back in the day. Got lost with a, you know how the label fold and go defunct and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a show. I'll be on Station Head. I'm gonna throw my link tree in the link, man. I'll be on Station Head doing my little. I ain't no DJ like DJ Cool, you know. I'm just a vibe curator. But I want to tell a little story about Enchantment, man. I like them. I like the underdogs, the people who probably got drowned out because the Temptations was out or Earth, Wind, and Fire or somebody. You know, I like studying those people that had good music, but they didn't have as much exposure as the big guys. You know what I'm saying? I like those people. So I'm going to be doing a show on that soon, man. But anybody you been listening to?
Man, not necessarily nobody. No, the usual suspects for me, man. I just gotta be honest, man. I've been a little bit underwhelmed with music lately.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Amen.
And that's recent for me because I'm the one that on previous platforms that we was on, I was the one fighting for. I was the one fighting for new music. I'm like, man, nah, y'all just ain't paying attention to this, man. You know, but I gotta keep it.
It ain't been doing it for me unless they sample some shit from back in the day. Then that be sounding nice. I ain't been liking it, man.
Yeah, it ain't been.
No diss to nobody in their art, but it just ain't for me. And maybe it ain't meant for me, but I ain't.
The R&B been smacking, and the R&B side still smacking. You know, I still do a no more oldies for 2 weeks on the R&B side because the R&B smacking right now. I like The Weeknd. I like a couple of Victoria Monet and some people out there, but yeah, music just been a little bit underwhelming lately. So that's all, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go check out Rosama. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, check out Rosama, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Hey, if you drive with 2 feet, shut the fuck up. Until the next time. Stay high, my friends.
Smoke buddies, smoke.